Hi Virgo, I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for January 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Ascendant, and Virgo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check out your cusp sign. All that being said, Virgo, now on to your January 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. Wow, you're starting off with a good card, Virgo. You got the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, all good things coming to you in an emotional sense. It's kind of like the party, let the good times roll kind of card. You could be feeling contented and full with contentment and happiness. Some wish could be coming true that you wanted. Some of you are going to feel like your mojo is really elevated and kicked up in the month of January. You're going to start putting out like more of a vivacious kind of energy. If you're not prone to that, your vivaciousness, and I don't care whether you're a male or female, men can be vivacious too. It's not just women. Maybe it's a different word when it's a guy, I don't know, but vivacious energy you're going to be putting out there. You could get some real acknowledgement for your community spirit. You could be getting some kind of acknowledgement, an award, an acknowledgement, especially and if you were one to entertain. Maybe you're going to be the one throwing holiday gatherings, whether they're allowed or they're not allowed. I don't know what to say about that, but you know, I feel some of you may be the host. You may be hosting some gatherings and then people are going to be like, yay, Virgo did it, woohoo, you know, getting that kind of acknowledgement. I feel like you're going to start to understand yourself better. And it could have been in the past 7, 8, 9 months that you've been questioning what it is you really want out of life or, you know, for a career or in love or just life in general. You're going to start to feel like you're more plugged in and keyed into yourself and what you want, what your wants, desires, and goals and directions are that you want to take. I feel like you're going to be putting on the Ritz. If you do have any gatherings or parties, you're going to spare no expense. If you're not doing that, I feel like you're going to be maybe even spending some money on yourself. You could be getting plastic surgery or, you know, it doesn't have to be just that, but anything that would be enhancing yourself. Maybe you want dental implants or you're getting breast implants or you're getting a facelift or, you know, you're, I don't know, getting whole new wardrobe, but like putting on the Ritz, sparing no expense. And that could even be to your environment. If it's not to you physically, which I feel like many of you it is physically, for others of you, I feel like it's any parties or gatherings or celebrations you have. And for others of you, I feel like it's your living environment. This putting on the Ritz, sparing no expense, that kind of energy comes up around you in January of 2021. But for some of you, it could last longer. And it may have even already been happening prior to January. Some of you are going to be letting people know that you're available for fun. And this could be like, you might be publicizing on social media, or if you're on any dating sites, like if you want to date and meet people, maybe you're not on any dating sites and you're like, you know what, I want to start meeting people or, you know, getting to know people and I want to go out and have some fun. You may find different ways to get that signals and messages out there to people. The next card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This is giving money generously and freely to others. It could be receiving charity and generosity freely from others. It could also be the balance of give and take. It can also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. Some of you are going to receive some money from somebody, and if it's not money, it could be help in some other form that's going to help you out of a jam. If you got into any legal skirmishes, somebody may come bail you out, pay your bail money. If you've been down and out on your luck for rent, some family member may say you can move in with them, or they may be helping you. This could be also if you have trouble with your business. Somebody in your family could give you a gift of cash and say, look, I'm going to give you this money to tide you over till, let's see how things play out in the world, and maybe your business will pick up again. I don't know what the help is going to be. It'll be different for all of you. But for some of you, I really do feel this is coming to you. But it's a reciprocal energy. But so some of you, you may be doing exactly what I just described coming at you. Could be coming from you to somebody you love and care about in your family, or just that you care about. I feel that you, because I do get it going both directions. It could go either way. I also see you with helpful energy of showing people how to do things. If you have any little grandchildren or little children of your own, or if you're a teacher in any way, I see you doing like giving people instruction, but especially children, giving people instruction on how to do things. Maybe you know some really great skills that could involve financial investing, or how to protect your money, or how to make your money grow. Or it could have nothing to do with money at all, just some, skills that you are very knowledgeable about, or you could be teaching them. Maybe you're having to homeschool your children or your grandchildren, and you could be part of that, or teaching and educating people online, even through webinars, or if you have a website, you could be doing it through something on your website. I see some of you getting more invested in spending time with family members or people you truly care about. If it's not your family, it could be other people, but I see you investing more of your time with them. I do see you really showering people with generosity, and I do feel that for some of you, this could have happened over the holidays. And if you weren't able to get together with them in the month of December, if you celebrated Christmas, or I think Hanukkah this year was also in December, usually is, I believe. If you weren't able to get together during those holidays in December, you may be getting together and doing that with them in January, because that also comes up here. So the next card you have in your reading, Virgo, is the Six of Swords, and this is moving. It could be long distance travel. It could be moving from troubled shores to better shores. It could be having to commute for work. You might get a new job and have to commute. You have to see how it plays out for Virgos. Some of you are getting out of a situation you're in and you are moving. This could be moving your business or moving your residence. Many of you, I do feel it's your residence, because I see you getting situated and organized for this move. Maybe you work for a business or a company that is requiring you now to work from home, so you got to move equipment and like computers or certain things that you need from the work to your home, so you now work from home, or they're moving locations. They're moving from one location to another, and you are part of getting things packed in boxes in alignment and helping them move to a different location. So either it's a business moving, or you're moving your home, or you're moving from working at a business to now working at home. Those are the things that are coming up here the strongest. Some of you may feel tired and exhausted of some kind of back and forth business that you're having to deal with. Maybe you don't like your commute, or you're dealing with a long distance relationship and you're tired of only communicating with them online, or you are tired of traveling back and forth to visit them at the distance. That also comes up here. And you may feel a little bit perplexed at the beginning of this year, like a lot of things are changing. And this may create some kind of uncertainty for you. Like, not that it's all necessarily negative, but I feel like you're perplexed about what's going on right at the beginning of the year. You may be shopping around and doing house hunting, comes up here to me, or location hunting. And for some of you, it could even be if you want to invest some of your money in a property that you're going to turn around and lease and make money off of it. Or maybe property that you're going to buy and then in the future you're going to build a structure, a business, a living space on it. So that you may live at in the future. Or, like I said, it could even be for a vacation home or a secondary home of some sort. But either way, I do see a lot of Virgos property shopping, whether there's a house or a structure on it, or whether it's or not. Either way. You're going to have a little bit of difficulty with authority in January. I hear you reading the Riot Act to some people, maybe in your family or kids, like, this is the way it's going to be, this is the way it's going to roll, or you may be very closed off to listening to other people's ideologies and beliefs. So you could be very communicative about yours and possibly very closed off to authority or other people's ideologies. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. Now, you've got the Empress next. This is a maternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you. This could also be a maternal figure in the living. This could also be you. You could be the Empress, because the Empress is a card that can symbolize the birth of a child, the birth of a business, project, plan, or an idea. Some of you are going to feel like there's a lot of gathering energy coming from your mother. And if your mother is still living, you could feel oppressed by her, or like she's putting the screws to you in some way, or is challenging to you in the month of January. Your mother may have some kind of issues with breathing. She could have asthma. She could have bronchitis. She could, if she has had a long-standing condition of some sort, like COPD or something else, it could kick up in her, or she could get sick with something, a cold, but a respiratory sickness. I'm not saying it's the big thing that's going on out in the world. It may not be that. I'm not saying that. I just get some of you, your mother may have issues with her breathing in January. You may feel like there's a female that's making you crazy, like kind of pushing their agendas or will on you, and you may be inclined to go along with it at first or on the outside, but internally you may not be happy about it or on board with it. You could also feel like your mother or a mother figure or a female is causing a lot of work for you. You may feel like you have extra work and responsibilities coming to you from your mother. If you have an elderly mother that has health problems, it may be the demands of her care or, her, or things of that nature going on with her. I feel like many of you Virgos will give in to what she wants or what she's doing. So I do see you giving into her way, Whether you really want to or not is a different story. But I feel like many of you will have to comply with something going on with your mother in January. If your mother's already deceased, then this is some other female person in your life. That would be like, could be a grandmother, great-grandmother, an aunt, a sister, someone like a mother to you, a stepmom. I feel like your mother or this mother figure is going to be very forceful about wanting you to see things from her perspective or her angle. She wants you to believe in her and her ideologies, her feelings. She wants you to, she may be kind of holding your feet to the fire of having some kind of expectations of you or needing you in some way. So your last card for January is the Hanged Man. This is being in limbo, not moving forward, not moving backward, being in a state of suspended animation and having to draw very strongly from your own psychic ability and intuition when you're in that Hanged Man position. You may be a little perplexed about how to handle certain things because you may feel like you want to handle things in a certain manner and that it could be the Empress that's thwarting that progress, or a boss, or situations out in the world. I feel like you're going to be a little frustrated. You're going to feel like your hands are tied and that you're in a position where you really can't make any big moves in January. Even if you are in the Six of Swords looking for a place to live or a new property to buy or a new business location or whatever, or you're moving, or to move, you may not necessarily be moving or doing those things in January. If you're just looking, you might just be looking. You may also feel like your world is getting too complicated or more complicated than it was. And I hear the collective consciousness of Virgos thinking, I really want to keep things simple. So you may feel like something's going on in your life that's made your life feel too complicated. And for some of you Virgos, there's somebody that you don't trust how they're handling things or their logic. It could be the Empress, it could be other people, it could be somebody else. But I feel you are going to be like, yeah, I'm not really sure I like or believe in how they're handling something. I do feel that many of you will be getting out of something. If it's not a living space to move, you could be getting yourself out of a job or some kind of contract that you're in. And you may be a little disappointed. You may have felt like, things will be better next year when you were in 2020. And you may have been hoping like you were going to cross out of 2020 and into 2021 and things were going to be so much better. And you may feel like, man, still feels like the same to me. So you may be a little disappointed that you don't, but remember, energy doesn't turn off and on like a light switch. I mean, yes, there are moments of that do happen in life, but a lot of energy continues on and carries over from another time period or a previous year. So you may be a little disappointed because you may have felt like I wanted this to be a page turner in January, and you may feel like there's still some lingering energies of things that you weren't that happy about going on from 2020 carrying over into January of 2021. I see you saying to yourself, I have to remain calm, cool, and collected. I can't let my emotions get the better of myself, no matter what situation comes up. So you had interesting cards here. Lots of different things going on in your reading. Sometimes I feel like they're really intertwined, and sometimes I don't. In yours, I see some cards that felt intertwined to me. They kind of jumped over each other. So you have to see how it resonates with you. And like I say, you should always watch your rising sign, because your rising sign And I got this information, what I'm going to say right here, from a highly respected professional astrologer. I am not coming up with it. My guides understand astrology, and that's why they give me the messages that they do through the cards. But I believe in astrology, and I watch it to some degree and follow it to some degree, but I'm not schooled in it. But somebody that is very schooled in it has said, your rising sign is what is more like fated events, destiny or fate. You don't have as much free will with your rising sign, with what goes on with your rising sign, but your sun sign, you do. So always good to get more of a complete picture to watch your rising sign. And if you watch your moon sign, that's your emotions. That's how you're going to feel about things that are going on. Women should definitely check out their moon. I'm not trying to be sexist about men, but a lot of times women seem to have a really strong connection to the moon, and this is your emotions. So you might want to watch your moon sign as well. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you, you got the same gemstone crystal that Cancer got. You have Dalmatian jasper. So this is the best gemstone for Virgos to wear or sleep with under your pillow or put on your chakras when you meditate. It's a gemstone for Virgos that are going to make you feel invincible. Like you will have an inconquerable spirit with this stone in January. It's going to help you see things from new perspectives. It's going to help you have these ideas, help ideas that you're coming up with in January keep percolating along. And any tumultuous situations that you find yourself in or in your own mind, it's going to help you see reason, see things from different perspectives, and also help you to see things with reason. It's also going to be a gemstone that helps you be motivated to take better care of yourself, whatever that means to you. If you need to eat better or give up bad habits, or, take vitamins and minerals, pay more attention to self-care in other ways to your physical body. This is a gemstone that's going to help guide you along or motivate you to do that. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the additional videos that I record, where I channel the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can get my Vimeo videos, which are on my Vimeo Videos on Demand page. And I always post the most recent recorded links below in the description box in the Show More section down below the video. And some of the most recent video series I have recorded is my psychic crystal readings for January for 2021. So if you'd like to get a continuation of this reading, you can click on that link and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2021, they're very, very popular. Every year, that's my biggest selling videos. If you want to see what I get for your sign for the entire year, I highly recommend you check that out. And always wise to get your rising sign, because your rising sign is going to give you more of a complete picture. Please read the description either on my website or underneath the video on Vimeo, or listen to the trailer, because I tend to change it up how I do the yearly readings. This one is a total of 14 cards, 7 main cards with 7 expanding cards, but you need to read the categories of each card that I'm looking into. So please check that out. Also, if you would like to get the solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020 psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those videos, predictions, the eclipse effects last for 6 months. So you got to check them out. I mean, really, I used a format where the first card is going to look at what's ending for you from that eclipse. The second card is what's beginning for you. The third card is the blessing. The fourth tarot card is what's the karmic lesson. And then the fifth card is an oracle card. And I also look into the crystal in those videos. Also, and those eclipse effects last for 6 months. That eclipse occurred on December 14th, 2020. Don't forget the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I did the same format. And that eclipse in Gemini, we're still under the effects of that eclipse also for 6 months. And if you would like to help donate to my channel and support the work I do here, I have a donation link which is connected to PayPal, listed underneath all the video series that I have listed down below. And I want to say thank you so much to all the people that have been really quite generous and donated to my channel and help support the work I do here. It does really make a difference and help a lot. So thank you so much for that. I don't take that lightly. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my Facebook page at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and on Instagram at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools. You never know what I'm going to use. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Sometimes they're for a couple weeks, a couple months, or a week out, or a few days. And many people find those resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. And I feel like people have asked me, well, what sign is it for? If you're guided to go look at it, I really believe there's at least one or more messages in those predictions for you. So I'd love to see you over on my social media pages and check that out. So I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month of January. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.